I've long been a fan of O'Shea Jackson Jr.'s for his work on the silver screen. Of course, we were first introduced to him in the Straight Outta Compton film, which was based on the life of his father, Ice Cube. You may have heard of him, O'Shea Jackson Sr., not just Ice Cube, of course, but the whole NWA squad, and that has turned into a tremendous acting career. His latest film, Den of Thieves 2, which features several fighters, Cyril Gane, Michael Bisping, Rico Verhoeven, to name a few, is the #1 movie in America this past weekend. Tremendous stuff. He has been kind enough to carve out some time in his busy schedule to join us. He's also a gigantic pro wrestling fan. I can't wait to talk to him. He's the host of the No Contest Wrestling podcast under the Rich Eisen podcast umbrella. There he is, O'Shea Jackson Jr. Hello, sir. How are you?
What's going on, man? I'm, as good as I can be. It's still a little crazy out here with the fires and everything, but wrestling, luckily, has taken my mind off. The Rams secured a victory as well, but I'm doing okay.
I'm very happy to hear that. And I was going to start with that. So are you safe and sound for the most part? I mean, the scenes are unfathomable and devastating. For you personally, are you okay and your family okay?
For the most part, we're still not out of the woods yet. Once the wins are really what you're watching for, and tomorrow's supposed to be a very windy day out here. It's been crazy. The place where my childhood home is was put under an evacuation warning. So it was crazy to kind of go there and pack up your old life, or like just everything that, you kind of built up. The family was a little shaky, going through our old rooms and things like that. It's a surreal feeling, and anybody who had to do that and then lost it, my heart goes out to you.
Yeah, same here. And praying for everyone over there, and hopefully this ends very soon, and normal life can resume. But I know for so many, it's going to take a long time for that to happen. So sending everyone our best in Southern California. And this happens at the same time where this movie that you are so passionate about and worked so long on, the sequel to a great film that became a cult classic, comes out, and you have a tremendous weekend. Like I said, #1. Are you even able to enjoy any of it? This is a big deal for an actor, right? When you're on center stage, are you able to enjoy any of it?
Yeah, not really, which is weird. This is a very huge moment for me. There's no two ways about it. Besides Straight Outta Compton, Den of Thieves was the movie I was asked about most by fans in the street. Waited 6, almost 7 years to do the sequel and to get back to Donnie Wilson. We accomplished our goal, and it doesn't feel like the championship I was waiting for. And when I got the news of us being #1, I was on a plane coming back from doing press. So, I was super excited, just thanking everybody and everything. And then when I landed in LA, that reality kind of set in of like what exactly is going on. And lately I've just been retweeting anybody's kind words about the film, because there's just something weird about, being like, hooray right now. It just doesn't feel like the right place. You got to read the room sometimes. So everybody who's had, kind things to say on Twitter, I've been retweeting them, because I am appreciative of anybody who is even thinking about going to go see the film. It's a blessing that we are so grateful for. A lot of us within the film have been affected by the fires as well, and I'm sure they would give the same gratitude as me.
As I mentioned, several fighters in the film: Michael Bisping, Cyril Gane, Rico Verhoeven, Vitor Belfort as well. I'm going to put you on the spot. Who's the best of the bunch as far as acting is concerned?
All right. real quick. Number one, that Verhoeven,
Yeah.
he's got to relax, bro. All right, when you're on a movie set with a bunch of fighters, all they do is like shadow kick and like shadow box all day. So like you don't want to be around one when they're bored because they'll just be like, "Come on, man, what's good?"
Yeah.
Like yo, chill. I can't let you get close. So it's real. They're just big warriors. Rico's so cool though. I still got to play Call of Duty with him. He's very aggressive about me playing Call of Duty with him. And Bisbing is my guy. Mike is such a cool dude. He's so nice. Just a savage though. Like they're all super nice, and then you think like, yeah, they could kill somebody. When there was a funny scene in the beginning of the film where we're doing another heist, and it's like I'm gonna say probably about 11 or like 12 a.m. So it's super dark, and Michael Bisping has to drive with a helmet on, and I was unaware that he doesn't necessarily have both eyes. So I was like, huh, they're making Michael Bisping drive with a tinted helmet on at night with one eye. This seems like it should go well. But he's super cool. Love that guy, man.
Love it. And our boys in the back, they love number one. They haven't had a chance to see the sequel just yet, but they are very excited about it. So they were super stoked that you were going to be on. I was stoked because you're a tremendous wrestling heel, even though you're not in the business. I enjoy your Twitter feed very, very much. And I need to get into it. Okay, so like when you rile up especially the AEW fans, I'm not quite sure who they hate more, me or you. They despise me. They think I'm out to get them. Yeah. And I always come out with like peace and love, peace and love. I'm not looking for trouble. In fact, I'm the guy when it comes to fighting. Like I want other organizations. I want competition. You lean all the way in. I don't know if you like just enjoy winding them up or something about them in particular. What is the state of your relationship right now with the AEW fans?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of them that I'm like really cool with. One dude who was just my Twitter nemesis, Air Gold. I was like, dude, I can't believe me and him are cool now.
Wow!
Shout out to Air, my man WrestleMart. Yeah, it's weird because in the beginning, I was all for the BS. I was all for the smoke because it was like it's fine to like an alternative. That's cool, like it should be more opportunities for people to be on like a major show besides, one avenue. I'm all for that. And it makes WWE have to step up, which as a fan means they're going to just spoil me. So like, how can you be all the way mad? But then when you start dissing, like going after what we all know we all watch together, like we all watch that together. You could not like the direction something's going, but don't act like I'm just ridiculous because I still watch WWE. That's like you're wilding, bro. They're number one for a reason. And so I was with the tribalism heavy in the beginning, and then MJF, he had a good point in an interview where I was just like, you know what, he's right. Let me look at both sides of this thing. But then when I tried to give a little input, and all I asked was for video packages. All I asked for was like, if you're bringing in somebody from another promotion that's taking away TV time for the people you're supposed to be growing on American television, can you give me a video package to tell me why this dude is cool? Like, show me what I've been missing. And I got a bunch of Google it and look it up. And I'm not watching TV for homework, dog. Like, it should be a much more welcoming environment. And I never meant ill will by that. I never meant ill will. And the response I got, it's just hard for me to just be like, to just take that, So I still take my little jabs here and there, but I'm all for people getting opportunities. I got some people I'm really cool with over there, and I want to see them succeed. But as far as the faceless account fans, I will be there to give you all problems. Every single one, man. Because you're not even real. You're just causing the chaos. And I'm here for it.
How do you feel about the state of AEW right now?
Um, I feel that there's been a couple of things that I wish would have hit better. They gotta stop making John Moxley and his crew run away from everybody. Like, we have to stop that. They are supposed to be the evil empire, and I feel like there's too many clips of them running away. Like, you don't. It's not given what it needs as the evil crew that everybody's supposed to be scared of. It's just some things story wise that haven't hit hard enough, and it's a. I'm not gonna say it's a simple fix because I'm sure there's a whole bunch of things that go into it that I know nothing about. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm the guy with the answers. I'm just speaking as a fan of what I see. I actually like the direction they're going with Ricochet, him being this psychopath. That's pretty cool. But most people that like find that spot, like Tony Storm, and everything that she did when she found that character, she really took off. I'm excited to see what he does. I always love what Swerve does over there. I've just been going to Netflix a lot.
I love it. I love it. I love everyone was like dissecting the first episode of Raw on Netflix, and then the second one's like I felt like okay, now this is more of a normal, like this is it. Now we're into it. Like that felt like a PLE. This is just a good episode of Raw on any platform. Did you enjoy 1 versus 2, 2 versus 1? How did you feel about yesterday's second offering?
Yeah, it did feel like the first one was more of a PLE. It was the premiere episode. I knew being in Los Angeles, that's where they premiered SmackDown when they went to Fox, when they had the blue carpet outside at Staples and things like that. So, they're going to go hard. They're going to go big. And that's what you love about the showmanship of the WWE is that they'll put on a show for you. It was a special moment for me because, I've been going to WWE live events for really my whole life, but consistently over the past 7 years. And just there as a fan, never once asked for my name at the bottom or anything like that. I'm just there to enjoy the show. I'm behind the commentary table, so I'm gonna be on camera, but it's not a spot for me. But to be a kid watching the WWE as long as I have, to get my name at the bottom was like, it was a cool moment for me, man. It means something to me. And my city popped for me. And then I got to diss the Clippers too, and maybe booed Hulk Hogan, but it was a great night for wrestling, dude. It was a great night. And I think I'm gonna go number one, because I'm a Roman Reigns guy. And, to see Roman get it done, to become our tribal chief. That was cool. I was really surprised that it really felt that all the baby faces won. I've never seen that before. So, it was definitely cool. I got to go number one just because it was in LA. Very happy to see Penta in the WWE. I expect big things for him. I already bought a mask that I hopefully will get signed one day. Because WWE shop, they don't care, man. Get that merch out there, baby. I feel you.
I love that, and I loved his match, his entrance, and his promo after. I actually really love what they did doing the promo in the ring afterwards. It felt like a big UFC or boxing event where you get the big win and then you speak to the crowd. They're putting a lot of those little like real combat sports element into the product now, which I like very much. I love your passion for it, and I share it as well. I'm wondering, have you ever considered working in wrestling? We know about Freddie Prinze, who's on the creative team. You have the pod now with TJ under, the Rich Eisen umbrella, but actually like working as a producer, a creative team member, anything like that. Have you ever explored this?
I feel like everybody as wrestling fans, we all fantasy book. But I went to USC for screenwriting is something that I'm very passionate about. I'm constantly coming up with stories in my mind as far as for film, television. It would definitely not be out of my wheelhouse. It just even in any type of capacity with something that you've watched as a child, it's just a childhood dream. So yeah, I mean, if they need me for anything, all they got to do is give me a ring. They've always treated me so well, taking care of me, looked out for me, and I appreciate that. You know, because they don't. The thing about a company that big, they don't have to give a damn about you. You know, so I very appreciative of everyone over at WWE. If they want to work, let's work. It's not.
Oh, wow. I feel like this is the seed right here. I mean, you got the guy, right? Brad Slater's your guy. Brad Slater, The Rock,
Shout out to
Ronda
Brad.
Rousey.
Shout out to Sam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all great, but they're in. I mean, TKO, Endeavor. Like you're. I feel like you're a phone call away. I feel like if you want this to happen, you could literally be on the team by tonight.
Yo, chill, bro.
I'm telling you. I feel like they would roll out the black carpet, the red carpet, the blue carpet, all the carpets for you.
Dude, it would be a dream come true. It's one of those things that you know, I've been able to be in. I'm forever in the lore of Godzilla. I'm forever in the lore of Star Wars. It would just be another childhood dream I didn't know that I could accomplish if I was in the lore, any capacity with the WWE.
What about on camera? Like as a heel manager, old school, like Bobby Heenan, Mouth of the South.
Hold on, because I got 2 movies that I'm training for. Ariel, when I get my R&B body, bro, do not question that, because when I'm over there, I get the itch. So yeah, I'll do, bro, anything they trying to do. Just, you know, I'm a phone call away.
I'm showering you with a lot of praise and love, but I do have a bone to pick with you, I have to say, because I'm a lifelong, like the first athlete celebrity that I ever fell in love with, truly fell in love with, was Bret the Hitman Hart. That's my guy. I've got his toy right over here to my right. I adore the man. I'll do anything for the man. There it is. When I used to when I used to go to the doctors, as a kid, 5, 6, 7 years old, and I was terrified of needles, my mom would tell me to close my eyes and think of something that made me happy, and I would think of Bret Hart winning the WWF title. That's how much I adored him. And then I adored this man. And then I see, and I like you a lot too, from afar. I mean, we've talked once before in the past, but then I see this tweet from back in the day, and I'm from Canada. I am very proud to be Canadian.
Here we go.
I see this tweet. I got a problem with this tweet, my man. I got because we were dissecting it before. WWE on Fox, mate, rest in peace, tweeted this in April of 2024. Explain Drake versus Kendrick in WWE terms, and you tweeted Hogan versus Hitman, and I'm assuming that you're saying that Hogan is Drake? Is that what you're saying? Because I have 2 problems with that. I have a problem with the Drake, and I have a problem with the Hitman. Is Hitman Kendrick? I can't accept that. I can't accept the Canadian guy being on the side of the anti-Canadian guy, if you know what I'm saying. So please explain.
Listen, I didn't even think in those terms when I typed it. It was strictly because, like, you got this big mega star that sells all the toys and all the, you know, all the hoopla, most marketable person of that time, has this, that, and the third. But if you know what you're talking about, you know that's a bad man in that black and pink, bro. That's a bad dude. I don't know. That dude is you gotta watch him. He's a hitman. So it's yeah. It's just, you know, it's nothing wrong with the comparison. I think I did a good job.
Yeah, I get it. I get it, if I'm being honest. My hot take, by the way, is and tell me if you think I'm crazy, if that beef doesn't happen, Kendrick's not playing at the Super Bowl this year. He should be thanking Drake. He should be thanking Drake for the opportunity.
I'm not
he
here.
Has no business.
I am not here for this Canadian propaganda.
He has no business at the Super Bowl.
God, listen, he's a bad dude, bro. And it's all right. I'm one of the people that think it was a setup from the jump. Because
you think it was a work?
Like, no. I just think, like, Drake should have left it alone, because the way that I make it, you know, this is my analogy for it. So Kendrick dropped a song and was dissing Drake and J. Cole. Mm-hmm. Dude, if you were outside of a party or whatever, some guy comes up to you and your homie and is like, you and you, I'm whooping both y'all ass, follow me. You would not follow that guy. You're going to the car, to the trunk of your car. This man has a plan against you that you are unaware of right now. Nobody calls for a 2v1 and they're not overly prepared. So you just got to leave that alone, bro. And, he'll be all right. He's Drake.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. But, it is what it is, man. It's all right. It is what it is.
All right. Fair enough. I'll leave it at that. Can I ask you your favorite thing in wrestling right now? What's your favorite thing right now? Favorite story, favorite guy, favorite girl? What's like your must-see right now, the thing you love the most?
Kofi Kingston without a mustache is it's just it's wild. That's a wild thing to see. I love the New Day being heel because a valid point was brought up to me from a very reliable source. But even when they were good guys, the New Day were just bullies. So for them to be able to just really lean into it is great. Obviously, everybody knows I'm friends with my man Phil, CM Punk. He's doing amazing. I love to see him just working with such a smile. Also, everybody who follows me knows that I'm a Roman Reigns guy. I don't know if I want to see him versus Cody in Mania because I really think Cody is set up to retain at least one WrestleMania, and so I don't need to see Roman lose again. It was already terrible, freezing to death in Philadelphia. We should never get WrestleMania ever again unless they have a roof. But it was already terrible watching him lose in the freezing cold. Vegas on 420. Let's not kill my buzz, bro. So I hope they figure that out. But I think my favorite, absolute favorite thing in the WWE right now is my guy, Dominic Mysterio.
Oh,
the young GOAT, dude. Young GOAT. I'm always going to big up Dominic because he is another one of those inspirations that I use with somebody taking their family name to places it's never been before. Ray's never been a heel in the WWE. So for Dom to be just the absolute counter of that, he's been doing amazing. The dude's an inspiration. I've always found somebody in the WWE, especially in these times, that I can relate to as a second, third generation superstar. And that all started with The Rock, going in his father's footsteps. And that's another one of the many reasons why I feel so connected to these superstars. And Dominic Mysterio, man, that's my guy. They'll never make me hate you, Dom.
I love that. That's a tremendous answer, and it's a great point. I've heard you talk about you and your brother, getting into wrestling as kids and playing the video game and all that stuff. Did your dad watch it as well? Was he a fan?
Yeah, but he was one of those. He was one of those eat your vitamins type guys, and
oh damn,
that's before. It was the time, dude. No, but he also obviously loved Junkyard Dog. He loves the Junkyard Dog. Every time we talk about wrestling, some kind of way Junkyard Dog is going to come up. But yeah, wrestling it's just one of those things especially as a little boy. You just watching people beat each other up all day. It's like the best soap opera in the world, dude. It's why I love it so much is because what I do, I get cuts, I get redos. It's not going to go in the movie until it's absolutely perfect. What they have to do, not only with the sacrifice of no off season and how tasking that can be, but they're doing Broadway with violence. Just take my money. It's just so fun to watch the environment. If you've never been to a live wrestling event, the electricity that is in the air at these WWE events, if you could bottle that up, it is the best feeling in the world. And when when you go home and you still got that rush, man, it's something special. So, my dad had it. My older brother Daryl passed it to me. My little brother Sharif is probably the biggest John Cena fan I know.
Wow.
Like straight C Nation. Like that is his guy. And hopefully with the No Contest Wrestling podcast, if I could get John in studio and my little brother get to just chop it up with him for a little bit, I think I would be the coolest brother in the world. So this is me calling out John. My man, we got to make that happen, dude. Sharif loves you.
I think you can make that happen. My hot take with John is if he wins the Rumble, I'm going to be very disappointed. I don't think he should get that spot. I want to see that spot go to someone else who can get elevated to a main event slot. Like I'm not that. I don't know. I'm not that invested in this John Cena retirement tour. I'm down with a retirement match. Do I need to see a whole long year storyline of him trying to get back to the winning, column? Like I wasn't feeling the promo. I'm not feeling the angle right now.
Well, I mean, according to Twitter, bro, you are a hater. Yes, you are a complete. That's quite on brand. So I don't know why you're trying to run from that.
Wow.
But it's just being that that older wrestling fan and trying to read the tea leaves.
It's okay. Shill for them right now. That's
yeah. We all think we're geniuses, dude. Yeah. But like when you're promoting him for Elimination Chamber, I don't think he's winning the Rumble.
Nah.
And I think it would be cool to see John Cena one last time go for a big one. And there's this this unwritten law where when you go out on your back. You go out looking up at the lights. And I think John is part of one of those that old school feel, but WrestleMania is not where he goes out. He said we got a year in WrestleMania, so that would not be the time for him to go out. So if there's an opportunity, I used to be a Cena hater. Like, oh my God, he's winning again. But when you start to realize how hard it is to do what he did for as long as he did, and just the environment that he had to be in, with everything he's done for, we all know about the Make-A-Wish record. The dude just, he's a hardworking man. And when you are such a hardworking company, man, I have no problem with the company giving you one last rub before you dip.
Did it bum you out when you walked into Intuit Dome that it's a million times cooler than the Crypto.com arena? Like, as a Lakers fan, did that make you sad?
I mean, it's a beautiful piece of garbage, Ariel. Don't get me wrong, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, that, I've been thrown out of worse places.
Right. Oh,
but,
yeah. I
mean, it's a pretty girl with no sustenance to her. It's no, she's not really talking about anything interesting. That she doesn't have any aspirations for marriage because getting a ring in there is got to be crazy.
Wow. That was good.
Yeah,
that was good. Have you used that before? Or did you think of that on the spot?
No, when you put me on the spot, bro, the heel comes out. Though.
Bro, that was good, man. That was good right there. That was, wow.
Yeah, man.
That was good.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, no, wow. Yeah, you killed that one. Congrats to the Rams, by the way. And congrats to you on a tremendous opening. I know it comes at a very tough time in your life and everyone. And you're so proud. You're so proud to be from Southern California. I mean, I got to say, one of my producers back there before I let you go is a gigantic Yankee fan. And we were talking before, like when your dad walked out, when he, like, it was over. They might have just closed it up. And then they countered. There it is. They countered with Fat Joe. The Fat Joe counter was like, it was like old school, Hogan against Brooklyn Brawler. Like, that's what the matchup was. It was such a weak counter that they might as well just closed up shop. So much props to you and your family and how you rep your city and your region so very well. I love everything about it.
Thank you, man. Please don't call my dad Hulk Hogan. But
No,
so
that's
when it came to when it came to just messing with you.
yeah.
When it came to that Dodgers Yankees World Series, number one, I've always had major respect for the Yankees just because I mean I get it. When you're a team that has won so many championships that people just hate you when you win anything, it's a weird feeling. I get it, but then I don't because you need those evil empire like teams. And I've been giving Fat Joe a lot of flack lately, and it's not his fault. Like it's not his fault,
Nah, it's
man.
his fault.
Okay,
Bro, it
I
was
feel
bad.
that.
It was bad. And I love New York. I live in New York. It was
Yeah,
bad. It was bad.
it's because he stepped on the mound. That's all I'll say. You don't step on
Ah,
the mound.
you don't.
You don't
That was
step on the
it,
mound, bro.
man. It felt
Yeah,
like it was.
it's
Come on.
yeah. And I hate. I'm not going to fake for the audiences. I hate baseball. I can't stand it. I've always said baseball needs more dunks and touchdowns. Everyone knows that about me, bro. Because like with basketball and football, I can watch adjustments happen and see it in real time. Show me some positivity. With baseball, it's just like, well, I hope he don't hit it. Man, I hope he don't hit it for like 3 hours. And it's so stressful for 3 hours. No clock. There's nothing like. There's just so much stress that goes into baseball. Anybody who has dealt with that for their entirety of their life, man, big ups to you, bro. I'm learning the game. I found out that they set each other's feet on fire when they get bored, which is a crime. But yeah, it's called hot foot. That's crazy, bro. That's wild. So I'm getting into baseball, but until next October, I will let you guys know that the Los Angeles Dodgers are champions of the world.
Yeah.
God bless us.
No, it's great. Lakers won't win, Rams won't win, but it's great to have the baseball team as champions of the world. So I'm happy for you guys for that. I'm happy for your
Saquon's doing well on the Eagles, isn't he?
Yeah, no, I'm a Bills fan. I don't know if you can see right over here. Yeah, the Buffalo Bills, the Bills of Buffalo, the eventual Super Bowl champ. Don't hit me with a Giants shot. Fuck the Giants.
Listen,
I'm a fan of New York's only football team. Fuck the Giants. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Look at that mean mug. Yeah, look at that face.
Sick fuck.
Come on.
No, the Bills are cool. Love the Bills. Josh Allen. Just watching Josh Allen in the interviews, like, how do you not love that dude? I'm going for my Rams. We got a tough task with the Eagles, but nobody expected us to get past the Vikings. I'm hoping the players are able to focus, with everything that's happening over here. Bringing any type of joy to the city would be more than welcome. But if it's not my Rams, I would really dig Bills versus Lions.
Oh yeah.
See who gets their first one. That would be massive. I feel like that would be great for the sport as well. But yeah, dude, this Rams all day until they put us in the dirt.
Yeah. I feel for the people of St. Louis. I mean, you stole their team. Not cool.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not a cool thing to do.
Sorry, Nelly.
Yeah. You're the man. Really enjoyed this, man. Really, really enjoyed this. Congrats on all your success. It's tremendous to watch it. And your feed, your Twitter feed is a tremendous follow as well. So if anyone is looking for some shit talking, especially when it comes to pro wrestling, go follow that man. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. And continued success and good luck to you with the film.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate it. Anytime you need me on, just give me a ring. 11 in the morning is not that bad.
Okay. All right. Good to know. I'll be taking you up on that. Thank you, bud.
All right, for sure, man.
There he is. O'Shea Jackson Jr., kind enough to join us on this Tuesday morning. And again, thinking of everyone in Southern California. Man, that line about the rings at Intuit Dome is a tremendous line. Well done to him. Thanks for watching this video. Hey, before you go, do me a favor. Hit that sub button. Give us a thumbs up. Hit the little bell thingy as well. Leave us a nice comment or two. We appreciate you all very much.